I'm Debbie Bell Hosking here in the EBA Day studio in Dublin, and I'm talking to David Watson. We're talking about innovation through collaboration. Hello, David.
Hi, Debbie.
David, let's start with digital transformation. What does that mean for banks, and how does it drive innovation?
It's a great question. I think digital transformation for banks is many different things. I think from the traditional change of consumer industry, where you're looking to have more digital access to your cash, your accounts as a consumer, be that through your iPhone, be that through the internet, be that through a variety of new apps and services, right through to the more extreme version, which is a collaboration of different institutions, different technologies, distributed ledger, Internet of Things, API, many buzzwords that when combined have the potential to realize a massive new product and service stream to help service our clients.
So what changes do you see banks having to make, be it within the organization, be it culturally, to work with third parties and deliver new digital services?
I think you hit the nail on the head with the word culture. For me, the biggest thing is a culture change. Traditionally, institutions would always look to purchase a technology, paint it in their corporate colors. We at Deutsche would add DB as an acronym in front. The other competitors would do the same. And actually the mindset was always that you would offer the end-to-end technology stack yourself to your clients. That cultural change of mindset that actually there's things that are special to Deutsche that we'll offer under the Deutsche brand and services. But there's other aspects that perhaps are better preserved and provided by a financial technology company that actually we're very open to turn around to a client and say, we don't do this piece of the value chain, however, here's someone who does, and here's how they integrate to our landscape is a complete cultural change. Of course, from a technology perspective, how you do that is also very different through open APIs and other aspects of technology, but that becomes then more the enabler driven by that cultural change to release that additional potential for your clients.
So that leads me on to look into the future.
Yes.
What sort of services do you see banks delivering?
I think the product offering of a bank has to change. As we see real-time payments, as we see open APIs, as we see intraday liquidity, as we see distributed ledger technology in the payment and the trade finance and the securities value chain, the value-added services of how we help clients, be that in the corporate or the institutional space, really leverage the best of their value chain, not just their payments and liquidity aspects, but before and after that in the value chain will have to be a very different proposition. And one that we as Deutsche are looking to really leverage by working with clients closer and fintechs closer and bringing that community together.
So exactly, you're talking about a community. So the question here is, do you think banks can pursue innovation purely on self-investment or in-house investment, or is collaboration crucial at this stage?
I'm a big believer that collaboration is key. I think, of course, I have proprietary ideas that are great for me, great for my clients, that I certainly won't be discussing in an open video today, but you'll see over time that are released. And that will always exist. However, to me, the releasing of true potential for what comes as the next evolution as an industry is actually through that collaborative innovation. It's when you bring together banks who traditionally are competitors, but are also clients and also collaborators. Bringing together those banks, but not alone, but also with financial technology companies, traditional technology companies, corporations and corporate clients themselves, industry bodies like EBA or SWIFT or other industry communities, really bringing the power of those people together, that market together, to understand, first of all, what are the market problems we want to solve collaboratively, and second, what that actually means from a new offering perspective. That's where the true innovation and creativity for the future of our products and services will come from.
Do you think banks are collaborating more with the fintech community then?
Yes, I believe we are. At Deutsche Bank, we have our innovation labs where in various sites around the world, Silicon Valley, New York, London, Berlin, we actually have entities that are out in the fintech community, scanning to understand what's going on in the marketplace, as well as setting challenges to the fintechs to solve for ourselves, for the industry, and for our clients. We're also, at Deutsche, heavily engaged in a selection of consortia, R3, USC, others that are very public, our digital trade chain initiative, where you actually see that we're collaborating with banks, fintechs, and other areas to actually further things forward for the industry.
So you are collaborating, so I'm going
Yes.
to ask you, what do you think are the key drivers towards a successful partnership or collaboration that leads to innovation?
To me, it's one simple thing, a common problem. When people unite against a common force, that's when they become more powerful, more creative, and more aligned to a single goal. So by defining as a consortia or as a specific collaborative initiative what problem we're trying to solve, and understanding that that is a common problem to all of us and to the marketplace, that's when we can collaborate effectively.
Well, thank you for collaborating with us today,
Thank you, Debbie.
David, and thank you for watching.